Hi, I'm Moonchildlexi and I'm here with you. We are on day 19 where collectively we are transforming pieces of ourself, our personality, our soul through the method of short storytelling, thought-provoking stories. The method of resource that we're using here is Osho's Transformation Tarot. Due to a short story being tied to each one, it is mainly Zen Buddhist approach due to the teacher. That is their practice, but they are known to be someone, and what's included in here are some stories of other faiths as well too. The card for the collective today for us is a number 42 with the message of worry. I find right away very interesting that we're like the number 4 and 2 reduces to a 6. That was the number reduction of the last few days of stories. So we are being reminded with the collective conscious energy, with the makeups of the numbers and what they're reducing to, is that we're still in this choice of we're choosing the experience that we wish to have individually as well as collectively. And the timing of these past 3 messages reducing to the 6 so happens to be occurring during the time of the 2026 eclipse portals in that beginning of the year. These are timeless messages, so even if you're not following along with the collective group in the moment and you kind of just come across the messages as you need them, it's significant. But I find it worth highlighting the time that's happening while these messages are popping out. Now, what's creating this 6 here is a combination of 4 and 2. I'm going to call it a building energy, right? Because 2 is coming to an opportunity to choose between 2. There's now 2 sides of that coin, if we're going to stick with this analogy. And then the 4 is, after having the building blocks and making a choice, now there's a stability of something here. And out of that foundational stability grown, now there's a natural evolution of, wow, reproduction is what came to mind. Like a constant building of accumulating now from the choices that you've made. Okay. And the message here is worry. So let's look at this image first of all. Let's hone in here. Excuse me. I'm recovering from a cold. But the imagery here, we show someone biting their nails. Like, you can tell that she is consumed with worrisome thoughts. We notice that outside the window of where she's sitting, it's gray and there's lots of clouds, so her mind is very clouded, overthinking, worry. What has always stuck with me with the energy of worry is when you choose to worry about something, anything, that is your deposit on it coming true. Your worry is effort, thoughts, energy towards that which you're concerning yourself with. And worry is existing in the mind and can have not just a mental and emotional effect on you, but physical effects. Like, this woman is very distressed due to her choosing to be worried. Have you ever taken note of one thing? The present is always juicy. The present is always blissful. Worry and suffering are created either by what you wanted to do in the past and could not do, or by what you want to do in the future and don't know whether you will be able to do it or not. Did you ever notice? Did you ever look at this small truth? That there is no suffering in the present. There is no worry. This is why the present does not disturb the mind. Anxiety disturbs the mind. There is no suffering in the present. The present doesn't know suffering. The present is such a small moment that suffering cannot fit into it. In the present, only heaven can fit, not hell. Hell is too big. Hell is too consuming. The present can only be peace, can only be happiness. The old woman on the bus. I have heard that an old woman was traveling on the bus. She was anxious, worried, and continuously asking what stop it was. The stranger sitting by her side said, "Relax, don't be worried. The conductor will go on announcing what stop it is, and if you are too worried, I will call him here. You can tell him where you want to get off so he can keep a note of it, and you can relax." He called the conductor, and the woman said, "Please remember, I don't want to miss my stop. I have to reach somewhere very urgently." The conductor said, "Okay, I will make a note of it, although even without your asking, I will be announcing each stop. But I will make a note of it, and I will come to you particularly and tell you whenever your stop comes. But you relax, don't be so worried about it." She was perspiring and trembling and looked so tense. So she said, "Okay, you note it down. I have to get off at the bus terminus." Now, if it is the bus terminus, why should you worry? How can you miss it? There is no way of missing it. The moment you rest, the moment you relax, you know that existence is already going, moving, reaching towards higher peaks, and you are a part of it. You need not have separate ambitions. This is relaxation, resting, dropping all private goals, dropping the whole achieving mind, all the ego projections, and then life is a mystery. Your eyes will be full of wonder, and your heart will be full of awe. We are not to become something. We are already it. This is the whole message of all the awakened ones, that you are not to achieve something and has already been given to you. It is God's gift. You are already where you should be. You can't be anywhere else. There is nowhere to go, nothing to achieve. Because there is nowhere to go and nothing to achieve, you can celebrate. Then there is no hurry, no worry, no anxiety, no anguish, no fear of being a failure. You can't fail. In the very nature of things, it is impossible to fail because there is no question of success at all. It feels like a continued message even from yesterday, that be alert in your presence, in the present moment. There is no room to worry, because the moment that worry has already settled in, your mind has wandered either to the past or to the future or to many other things. Choose when you catch yourself and you become aware that I'm saying and acting in ways that I'm worried about, and just with the natural energy right now in this time that like eclipses can kick up, and on a world scale, there's a lot of happenings that have just occurred that are causing people to feel worry about not even just the future of, our individual states, but like on our country level, on a world level, there's a lot of fear and propaganda and a lot of things that are in your face. And I feel the biggest message is to catch yourself. And if you find yourself worrying about these states, remember these stories. Remember that in the present moment, look at what's happening with you. Okay, yes, I just saw a scary news story, but then drop into your presence and become alert with your physical senses. What am I seeing right now, though? What am I hearing right now? Like, is my body okay right now? And being alert and present and focused only on that which is happening in front of you in the moment. A single event happened in reality, our shared reality around the world, and it's your choice. It is a choice to tone it out if you have to. Stay informed. But even that news is a delay of that moment in time that happened, and you are okay. You will find that you are okay in this moment. Excuse me. So I'm going to wrap that up. If you have some expressions of how you handle worried states, please share it with us in the comments. I'm sure someone will very much appreciate your own tips of how you handle the choice to not be in a state of worry. And make sure you subscribe so you get notified on the next message that comes out. And if you liked it, please leave a like. I will see you next time. Thank you.